Hi, I'm Chris at SoMakeIt.
I'm Paul at SoMakeIt.
And we've been building something. What is it?
It's a Dalek.
Ah, of course. Yeah, we're building a Dalek. We thought to ourselves, what's the geekiest, most awesome thing we could possibly build? And a Dalek sprung to mind. And there's a fantastic site out there called projectdalek.co.uk. These guys are a bunch of Dalek builders around the country, in fact around the world, who've been building Daleks for years. They're very kind enough to provide us with plans and build information and bits and pieces. Definitely worth signing up for. Obviously, we've started quite significantly, mostly made of wood. We've got the fender down here, all knocked up out of 18mm MDF. The skirt, made of mostly 6mm MDF with rigid chipboard support inside. We've got what's the start of the gun box and the neck with chipboard structural support and bendy MDF around the side there as well. Hopefully very soon we'll have a dome, eye stalk and all the other gubbins and bits and pieces that you'd associate with a Dalek, including neck rings, of course, maybe some mesh inside there so the public can peer inside and go, there's nobody in there. So, this bit comes off in one large chunk. So, let's go a little bit further because we need to let the skirt off. Obviously, we need to transport this at the end of the day in a car. Heaven forbid we're going to drive it to wherever we're actually going to put it on location. Skirt should be very carefully rolled off as well. Not too heavy. Revealing the clever bits. Two lovely 12-volt SLA seal lead acid batteries from, I believe someone donated them from their boat. Very kind of them. We've connected them up in series to give us 24 volts, which power these two wheelchair motors down here. At the moment, in the box, we've got the existing motor controller, a H-bridge, which obviously feeds these motors here. This receives a PWM signal from an Arduino. We've actually made a little shrimp, which is a little cut down version of an Arduino Uno board. And we've got that linked to a Raspberry Pi. And that Raspberry Pi will run a little bit of Python code, which takes Bluetooth signal, using that little Bluetooth dongle there, from any Bluetooth controller. In this case, we're using a Wii remote. Later on, we may switch to something a little bit more sophisticated, maybe a remote control nunchuck. And yeah, as you can see, it works quite well. Onward! Exterminate, and so on and so forth. That's fairly simple enough. Controls, if I push this little button here, it does this. Hold on. It's a mechanical bull.
Is that the top speed?
Yes, we can go faster. We choose not to.
Okay.
Benji, I believe, is going to have a cheat mode on here where he does up, down, left, right, A, B, start, so you can activate the faster speed mode, which obviously for the general public we don't want to be using. Fairly easy to control.
What is the reaction like? Is there a delay?
Have a go.
Alright, so on the skirt we've got 56 hemispheres, which are 100mm. We've actually got these 95mm ones, which have come out of vending machines, which are the cheapest we could find. So they normally have a toy or something in, and they come in two halves. There's several issues with them. The first one is that one has a slot in and one has a hole in, which we need to fill. The other one is that one has a sort of thread thing sticking out and the other one doesn't, which means that they're different heights when you put them next to each other. Fortunately, in the 2005 Dalek, the hemispheres are sat into sort of gaskets. So what we've done is 3D printed 2 different styles. And one has high stilts in and one doesn't, which means that when we put these in, they sit at exactly the right height. There we go, so those go all over the skirt, all 56 of them. We've got 60 and we've so far printed I think 28 gaskets. So we also need to paint these. So
we've been experimenting a little bit with filler and primers, of course. We've got this lovely grey primer that once you've added some gold on, it actually turns out not looking too bad. It does look a bit more bronzy than gold in my opinion. But maybe with some lacquer on there we can give it a bit of a shine. We've experimented with various different fillers as well, like car body filler, tape, and to be honest, so far we found polyfiller of all things, with a bit of tape just behind it. It's created a nice smooth surface. So
it's only a small hole, so
we'll test this stuff out, maybe get some primer on there, see if we can get something that looks great, assuming you don't destroy all your hemispheres.
It says all purpose, so it should be all purpose.
Fantastic.
Including Dalek building. Probably the skirt rubbing on the wheels. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the wheels is rubbing there because it's not quite turning properly.
What?
Yeah.
Just turn left and right, you'll hear it. Can that go on as well?
You're just... Yeah. We don't want to have to call an ambulance or a fire brigade here. Who wants to go? We're on about £5 a time.
I could control it from in here.
You could, but it's far more fun.
It's not going to be quick, is it?
What's that guy? Apple Pike.
Is he going to be stable enough all that way?
It's not supposed to have a person in.
It's not supposed
We're just messing around.
True.
pretty good guy.
The boat is selling, it's training. If that catches fire, you are fucked. Also, Chris rolls it.
Rolling it!
Yeah, the motors might, or the controller might overheat with all the weight and set fire to the wood.
That's brilliant. Right, we're all going to go home. Well, look after the space, mate.
Oh well.
See you later.
Bye.